Very well, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Grandia 2. These monsters have been freaking doing their yappings, their screams for a while. They need to die like this. They burn, and only ashes will remain. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. There you go. Now they stop their screams. And since we're near a save point, might as well do that. Record our MPs really quickly. Okay, there's that path, or there's this path. Let's go this way. See where this leads. This leads to waterfall. This seems to be progress, because the arrow is pointing us this way. Base. Let's go waterfall first. This is the second half of the mountains. We might get another camp scene, I'm not sure. But I'm aiming to make it to the next town. Battle Manicure again. Silver Feathered Godspeed Ring. Alright, Godspeed Ring. Let's check that out. I believe it's just a big act increase. Yes, 15 act. You know what? You take it. So we get those spells out a lot faster. I was going to say something, but how are we doing on coins? So we're fine. We don't need to spend anything right now. We do have some spells we haven't seen though. We have to find a way to do those. At any point now. Are we level wise as well? I don't go. We are level. Where do I see it? Oh, there you go. It's on the character's face. Okay, we're nowhere close to level 30. Because, you know, level 30 was going to give us another skill slot. But, yeah, it's going to take a while. What have we not seen? Here, nothing, except refresh, maybe. Maybe. Let's see here. Merrick. We haven't seen Boom yet. Or Craze, for that matter. Not these ones. I don't think we've seen any ice yet. In fact, we haven't seen none of the ice except Fiora. Let's check out Freeze, I guess. We can do some spells we haven't seen before. We've seen Fiora, though. We haven't seen Dragon Rise, actually. Let me show that off. So, Freeze does move -1, which you may think is useless, but keep in mind move is also dodge, and if you lower the move of the enemies, then you're gonna be dodging more, and also there are enemies later on that will increase their move on purpose. So, yeah. This is just attacking Elena, block it. Does Ryudo have anything else? No. Mary has the new skills at this point.
Dragon Rise!
And that's Dragon Rise. This does a lot of damage, that's all there is to it. The second skill of everyone, except Elena that has the Nightmare. The sleep ability is just a lot of damage on a single target. Speaking of Elena, she got the kill.
Gotta work even harder.
Or rather, she got the last skill. Which doesn't happen often. Unless you make her a caster, in which case she does get it a lot more often. Okay, and then I jump. Okay. You guys, I think, if Ron is first, I'm just going to annihilate. I don't have time for this, guys, yet. Come on.
You
get out.
cannot get away with that.
Leave. And let me move on. We can check out some ice skills from Mary, too. If we get the possibility. We're going back in again. We are on this... Wait, was I down there? Did I miss that? Oh shit. I might have missed that. Or no, maybe we're going there. Maybe we're going there. There you go. Yami's elixir, then we're going this way. That feels like progress, given the arrow. So we'll push this instead. And I fought you guys. Now we're going down there to those boats. Great. I was worried I was gonna miss something, but nope. We're good. I don't... Yeah, I cannot hit all of them. I can hit 3.
You cannot get away with that!
And I can show off another ice move with Merrick, I think. Okay, what are you targeting? It's fine. Ow. A little bit of damage, but it's fine. We have not seen cold yet, but we haven't seen crazy either. Instead, about wow. No, wait. Didn't he have, like, boom, there it is.
Let those who war with life forfeit their own.
Cool. Cool line, too.
Nothing withstands.
Boom is another very powerful spell. When we'll... Eventually, we'll find enemies that are not vulnerable to fire, and Boom will get a great alternative to Burn Flame. We got match boots. Oh yeah, you know this is going straight to Ryudo. Supersonic speed! Oh yeah, he's gonna be so fast. The enemies won't even tell what hit them. In fact... Nightmare Ball. Speaking of fast, it's not that fast.
Stuff of nightmares.
How many can we put to sleep? All of them. Great, and then one's down. And at this point, let's show off Craze as well.
Of the forest.
And that's confused. That's kind of useless. That's the last time you're ever gonna see that spell.
You cannot get away with that.
And this is not gonna be the last time you're gonna see this.
Oh, that was a breeze.
Alright. More money for us. When do you get to that point? There's a... maybe it's later. There's a point where you can just get like a sort of view on of water. It's not now, I guess. Wait, forward is back. What? No, it's not a camp scene, right? We stay here tonight, people. Fine, I'll go get some water. A fine idea. I shall accompany you. It will make your burden lighter. No, I will be able to manage. Then I shall keep you company. Come, let us go. You two take care, alright? We're almost there. If I had known this trip would take so long, I would have had Vic's pet sit Sky here. I fear our trip would have been much shorter had you not been with us, Ryudo. It is only because of you that we've come so far. I've learned many things as well. Thank you for what you have done. Well, I'm not the only one who should be thanked. I did some things I normally wouldn't do because of you. But it was worth it. I never actually enjoyed doing a job before. And I've never seen the little punk actually work before either. Shut your war mode, Sky. Shouldn't you be pecking and scratching at the ground anyway? When we come to the cathedral and meet with His Holiness Pope Zera, do you think you will truly be able to exorcise Valmar? That I don't know. Look, this is a bit off topic, but I've been meaning to ask. Why are you so nice? Well, the souls of the people are weak, so I must help them. I must bring them the light. If they are not strong, then the Dark One will seize upon their weaknesses, as with me. Will His Holiness be able to save me? There is always a way. We'll see him tomorrow. We'll know then. What took you so long? Dinner's ready. The path we followed wrapped upon itself as a many-coiled serpent, its course at once both circuitous and labyrinthine. Mr. Merrick is trying to say, what are you two talking about? We were lost. Come, let us eat. My clothes are sheathed, my belly hollow. I'm gonna talk about what Merrick said there in a minute. For now, let's just do another dinner scene. Or rather, campfire, because there's nothing on the table. About time you showed up. How many people does it take to get water? What the hell took you so long anyway? My hunger feeds upon itself. Would that the cheer of the earth were a more palpable feast? Well, I'm a little tired, Mr. Merrick. I'm surprised you're more sensitive to other needs than you appear. Okay, says the same thing. What's with you two? I did not think it would take long to fetch water. No, we just got a little lost, right, Mr. Merrick? Ron, there's no need to dwell on such things. I see you have found yourselves. My heart is gladdened. So we shall finally reach Granas Cathedral. We've come so far. And what do you mean by that? Well, we almost cleared the mountains. We'll be in St. Aim Papal State soon. Okay, Mr. Merrick. Okay, it's the same. There are times when it's best to allow the river to run its own course. You'll discover the truth of this soon enough. In any event, our path draws near to the cathedral. Okay, they're saying the same thing. What have I not heard? The cathedral, a place of assembly, where thought rather than substance is brought as an offering unto heaven. Interesting. Elena does not comment on that? And to Granas Cathedral, people gather to say their prayers. I wonder, do prayers said long ago by people you never knew still stay around, even if no one still remembers them? Even a thought cast aside has the faculty to trouble and sway the mind. There's a danger in this, though the new supplants the old. Though the aged pine chokes the sapling of light, in due time the sapling will rise, as it must. A thought carries far on the wings of prayer. Do a man's dreams drift silently through the ages? Okay. On the other hand, there may be people who are still trapped by the old beliefs that they think are so important. Okay, same stuff. I think we can just go to sleep. We'll speed things up a bit tomorrow. Let's get to bed. Alright, so, remember, Merrick and Ron being like, we got lost, there's not a way to get water. Alright, this is a battle in between, sure, hang on a minute. Let's do this fight. Let's target you. Target you again. Ron, why do you have to be last? Okay, you know what, let's just do... What have we not seen this?
Now, burn to a crisp!
Alright, cold is the debuff on the act. So it's basically a slow spell. And you are dead at this point. We're just gonna gank up. There you go. Alright, get me out of this fight, please. So, let's do this again. We were here camping. Ron and Merrick, they got lost on the way to get water. They said the path was coiled around as a serpent and was labyrinthine. Water is right here. How did they get lost? It's right here. There's also a weapon there for Merrick. And we need to do a little bit of interacting with the environment to get that. That was a weird way to put it. You get that off in a reasonable amount of time? I don't think you can.
Of nightmare.
Yep. They sent 3 of them back at the start. At this point, just warp in range.
Let those who war with life forfeit their oath. Hardly worthy of my notice.
Couple levels from that, nice. Okay, let's drain the spring to get that weapon. I don't know how that would hold because, you know, water is pretty powerful. We get a Dragon Slayer axe though. Effective on reptiles. We've seen some reptile enemies in here. They were, surprisingly enough, not the red huge dudes. I think they're not count. They don't count as reptiles. I believe it's the small, it's the small crocodile enemies that count as reptiles. You want to do another boom, Merrick? I mean, come on, why not? Why not? I say, right?
Let those who war with life forfeit their oath.
Alright, that didn't kill, but unfortunately that's because Merrick has no magic. But Ryudo finished the job. And no damage. You got a Lunar Flower too. And with that, is that it? Are we over to the world map? Not quite. We're very close though. Waterfall again. Ah, this is where I was thinking before. You get a weird view of a watery area. Okay, how many MPs does Mario? I believe he can cast a boom. Let's cast another one of these and nah, not gonna have you do anything.
Stuff of nightmares.
Oh. That was something.
Now burn to a crisp.
And you all did. Ooh, a lot of stones there. Quake stone. I'll cast Quake, which I don't think we have seen yet. Yeah, this shows you the chest, in case you have missed it. But this... does that. And it's kind of it. It doesn't do anything, it's just... It's like, hey, look at the waterfalls. That's it. If it has a purpose, I don't know about it. It's just... That's what it is. Look how the pretty waterfalls. They are not in a good position, but... Yeah, whatever. I was thinking of doing something else, but no.
Spiral wind, tear him up!
You cannot get away with that.
At the end of the day, the burn flame solves everything.
Oh, that was a breeze.
It's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess. What else do we have up here? Oh, here are the reptile enemies that Merrick is actually really effective on. Which are not going to do anything because Ron's about to get a turn. So, I'm sorry dudes, but you are
now
gone.
burn to a crisp.
And they dropped the ring too, what is that?
Oh, that was a breeze.
Mira's earring, that's the Dodds one, we already seen it. Okay, damage traps. Avoid the geysers. They deal damage. Don't touch them. Alright. It's completely useless to do anything. Ron's about to get a turn again. And I win.
Now burn to a crisp.
I really don't know what else to say here. There's not much to, I mean, there will be much to talk about. But I'm gonna hold off on some of the stuff that I wanted to say regarding the lore of the game and the story and everything, because I wanted to get through the next major dungeon before I start talking about that. Finally, you got a turn first.
Now burn to a crisp.
That never happens.
Oh, that was a breeze.
I'm only concerned about this audio issue. And I want to know if if that is a thing that you can hear or not. There's this door here. You can never open it. I don't think you're meant to open it. I think it's just there to say, hey, you're closed. We're close to the next area. All right. Let's see how much damage Merrick does. It does pretty good damage. We have seen, I believe we have not seen this. We might as well show it off.
Electrocute.
This is the... I don't think we've seen it. Maybe we have. No, we have. My notes say that we have seen it. We've seen Death Loss? We have. Alright. Whatever, just attack Ryudo. It's fine. These things... Oh, they why resistant, huh?
Let them hear your rumblings, O holy earth.
This we have seen, an enemy did it to us. Let's see if that makes the enemy in the center miss. Nope. He didn't get dragged far enough, huh? Good damage, Merrick. I mean, he's got the weapon that is effective against these things. And you're done.
You better practice if you want.
Just did it a little differently because why not? We have a lot of coins and we'll spend them next time. Not reason to do it right now because we have arrived officially to the St. Papal State. And this is where I'm gonna wrap things up after a small cutscene here. Because it's time for me to end it. We made it! We're final year. Before you lies the splendor of the St. Papal State, dedicated in honor of the glory and majesty of our great Lord Granas. Cute. This is where the cathedral is? Yes, it is so, but what business have you at the cathedral? I'm a sister in the service of Lord Granas. Can you not see the goddamn outfit? My name is Elena. Father Carius of Carbo in the Black Forest instructed me to come and call upon His Holiness Pope Zera. Well, that must have been quite a journey, so you wish to meet His Holiness Zera. I must make a report regarding the ceremony of sealing. Well then, let me lead you to the cathedral. Well, I would rather not today. I shall go there directly tomorrow. As you wish. I shall inform His Holiness. No, you're not. You're just standing there. You're not informing anyone. And so the mighty warriors come to the end of their lengthy, needlessly complicated journey. You did good, kid. You must be tired. Ryudo, what will you and the others do now? I'm still a little concerned about my brother, but I have no idea what he might be. Fate has seen fit to bind brother to brother. I will stay on with you, for Destiny's work is not yet complete. I would like to stay with you too, but I'm also interested in the stories told by the Church of Granas, so I would like to stay here a while. Not a problem, not like I have anywhere else to be. But Elena, you sure you don't want to take care of your business today? It is an audience with His Holiness Zera, so I want to be neat before I go. Okay, let's spend the night here and rest our feet. Or for some of us, our rat-stained claws. Yes, let's do. I'm angry as well. Yes, you're right. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and save at the inn. And we're gonna have to rest. Welcome, save game. Next time, we're actually gonna take a look around this town, because there's quite a bit to see and there are some optional dialogues I want to check out. But that will have to wait until the next episode.